EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here, as he'll get this up to the 29.
Come on, set! Fix the eagle, fix the eagle! Ready!
And they'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. From the 33, here's a second down and 6. You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Practice distance, practice distance.
They go play action with Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Y'all got to talk about the taste. Y'all can't talk about the basics. We got a more power.
Red on red. Focus, hot. Hey, I'm gun. Sink.
Lawrence from his end zone. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll run. This is Bashal Turton. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
your muscle up, we got the climb metric. Ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger, time!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Go, let's go! Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. They'll make that a second sack here, their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing is Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Ward. And this will be incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Ward to throw once more. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Good!
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
18, 5 here. 2.
To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Ward. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 13 yards down to the 13.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Ward. This will be caught at about the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Kyle Manor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Let's go now. 70, go.
Throwing now, Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, Titans.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready. From
the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 11, Agate. Soka, hot. 11. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
18, 5 years. Lightning, 18. Come on. 79.
To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike. As the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Think right. Rip, 23.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, funky, bring it, 'cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, 'cause they think I'm a star. Always telling what I wear, I think they're going too far.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Take right open.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Pickens. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
13 loop. Look, hey, go. Hey, so go. High. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Shut up. Panther 60. Go.
From the gun, Ward. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and goal at the 4-yard
Let's go now.
line.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Ward from the gun, he'll throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat. Let go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
15-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Lawrence. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. He may go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Jaguars 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Down. Viking 18. Cougar nice.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
3rd and 4.
Back.
Play action now. Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on a nigga with me putting working on the phones. Either that or try to money more to make the pickups.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Ward again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They felt they got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Stephanie, go!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
60 Bison.
Throwing is Ward. He'll try and do this himself.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Alec Eilmanor.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I can't keep on. Watch, do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen. Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants. Where they get back? This revolution been Price I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hit him.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Keep it up. Good ball, baby. Let's make a play here. Big play. Don't let him run.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
11. Silver.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Takes this out just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
It's a gain of 8.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game. Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Take right open. Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
24 yards. And the Titans continue to pull it on here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They go play action with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11. Hey, Tincher. 30 left. Go win him.
Here's Lawrence.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go. Hey, tomato.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sly on for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56, Jaguars 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Titans are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Ready, ready.
Here's Ward.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. To throw, here's Ward.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Oh, look at this play call. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games